the best way that you can support the people of this region, or anyone on your planet who you feel drawn to support in some way, or sense that they are having a particularly challenging time, is to hold them in your hearts, to see them in love, to send that whole region and all the beings in it your unconditional love, peace, and light, to see the region in balance and peace again. Some of what is balancing in this region is simply old energy being taken on by those in that region that is hanging on and burning off, so to speak. For it will not, shall we say, die off or change itself easily, and so it is hanging on tenaciously. However, the momentum is in the favor of moving toward a better balance with the divine feminine now and the divine masculine energies, the duality on your planet, and shifting toward the more positive energies. And so, tenacious as it may be, the balance will be reached. The potential, at least, is much more prevalent for that to be. And so holding them in your heart and sending this unconditional love, seeing this region in its peace, and understanding this, shall we say, challenge or conflict from a broader perspective will help you. Do not attach too quickly or too intensely emotionally to some of the activities that are going on and are and can be upsetting to those of you who wish for more peace and are holding the energies of the divine feminine and the energies of peace for this planet. Other ways, if you were to choose and are so drawn in your hearts, in your speaking of your truth in love, that you may be supportive in a more indirect way, especially in your region here that you call the North American region and the Americas, is to speak your truth in love, that you do not need to create a full-scale war of this situation and create a deepening conflict and a more long-lasting conflict than this has to be. For you are able to resolve and solve, create solutions to all your challenges, both personal and collective, far more quickly and far more effectively than you ever have in your, what you would call, past. So, there is an element here of trusting, of understanding, and of encouraging those in your government, those who are considering these decisions, to also trust that this region is moving forward and will find its balance and peace, and there are ways in which it, as your government, can support the peace process without creating necessarily more violence and a full-scale war in that region. This is old energy, this is habitual, and so we would also remind all of you who are drawn and choosing to involve yourselves by holding this peace, by feeling this imbalance and wishing and intending for its rebalancing, that you also not attach to any of the outcomes, whether your government should choose to involve itself in a more habitual and old energy way or not. The answer still always lies in how you are offering yourself in love, offering your truth in love. And so it still remains for you to send this loving energy, to see your brothers and sisters in peace, to know that there is a collective element here for which they are balancing for this entire planet, for the collective. And if you are so drawn to participate in your own way in this, then we would encourage and suggest that holding them in your hearts, holding the situation in broader perspective, and holding them in unconditional love and sending this love and light on a regular basis is one of the most powerful and effective ways that you will and can create not only change, but the balance that you are drawn to seek.